Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm going to do a play the game unboxing of Artisans of Splendent Vale. And oh my gosh, this box is huge. Now this is a role-playing like adventure game where you have a campaign and you go through, and I don't know all the details of it. If I'm being honest, because I'm one of those that just judges a book by its cover. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I mean, all of the art is just gorgeous. This is a new game coming from Renegade Studios. Are we ready? Oh my goodness. Okay. Seriously, it is packed to the brim. Okay, so you've got your rule book. Very detailed as far as like, you've got this and you've got your icons and your cards and stuff like that. So it looks like here are, oh, whoa, 18? Look at this. There are 18. No wonder this thing is so thick. This is your adventure log. There's only one of these. I would hope you could replay it. Okay. We've got punch outs. These look like your dials. So I'll get to those in a second. Okay, here's your journals. Here's a book. Oh, it's got like, what's that called? When it's gloss, but it's got like the indentions and stuff that make it like you can see where it's like indented on the cover. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to like catch a glare. So this is your map book. So you've got your terrain types, your icons. So this is map 1. And so, I mean, we've obviously got minis, so we'll be moving them through. And then goodness gracious, look at all of these. Okay, so, ooh, it's got this lovely little topper. And this is why, oh my gosh, y'all heard that right? I mean, these are books. I was not expecting this. I haven't played a role-playing adventure dungeon crawl or anything like that that has this type of, I mean, they're books. Like, oh my gosh. I am way more excited about this. I mean, I was excited anyways, but this is really, really cool. I mean, now these aren't, they come across as like storybooks, but they're each scenario and you read through it as a group. Okay, so that is those. And then you've got each individual, I believe these are gonna be the minis here. Oh, there is nothing in it. Nothing. So maybe this is how she stores her cards as she goes throughout. So these are empty. I'm expecting minis in those, but there are not. They've got their close-ups. Ah! And then their full body poses here. Okay. Are there minis in here? Doesn't say. The art is so gorgeous. Okay, here we got stuff. Here we got stuff. No minis. We got pencils. Oh, this makes me think of like the book fair, because they've got all their characters on them. Yeah, and bookmarkers. Seriously, it's like the book fair. Now I want a poster. Okay, so you got. Oh, they're not minis. Why was I expecting minis? They're just these little tiny, are these erasers? Please tell me these are erasers. Please tell me they're erasers. They are erasers! Seriously, this has to have been someone who just loved book fair, because look at, they're squishy erasers. And this one's even shorter. They're sized correctly. Okay, these are the little things for the dials, which is part of the pop-outs. And then it looks like we've got a first player token. It's a metal, looks like a pick, like a guitar pick. It's like a guitar pick, and it's got like a sand dial. I'm sure that storyline-wise that'll make sense. I just don't know. And then the dice, they're all custom dice. They're bright pink. And they've got like a marbling in them. You've got, looks like your movement, your fight, your healing. You can move more depending on what you roll. I just love this little tiny one. It reminds me of like a Sprite, like from Quests of Yore. I just hear the little Sprite in my head. Who are you calling? Can't remember what it was she said. Okay, now these, I think they're wooden minis, but they're very light. Oh my gosh, they're all little creatures. Got your frogs. Scoot over, sprites. You've got frogs, you've got hummingbirds. It looks like a bull with his tongue out and a dice. Oh, it's a little lizard. Look at the lizard. I think that's all that's in this one. They all have dice. Oh, look, okay. That one is a 5 pip. That's a 1 pip, 4 pip, 4, 3 pip. Interesting. Okay, here is another bag. You've got a cat with wings. You've got, I have no idea what that animal's supposed to be. Like an ant? A person maybe? A lizard? And a vine. These are not quite as pretty, like coloring wise. These look kind of like dark. I wonder if these are like the bad ones. I guess this lizard is a pretty bright color. And then one more bag of little minis. Again, they all have pips. This is interesting. I've never seen them with pips. Ooh, this guy looks fierce. He must be, okay, these must be bosses that you fight. So we've got 5 bosses. Oh, look, that one must be a boss too. Okay, I guess the ones without pips. No, here are your minis. I think. Yeah, here we are. Those are the actual minis. Don't get those confused with the, the erasers because they're exact same. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we've got these little creatures here with pips. I think it's just those 2 extra ones there. Okay, I think my favorite one though has got to be this one right here. It's like a cute little squirrel fox thing. This I was expecting. But again, I thought it was about this big, so it didn't make sense that the box was as big as it is. So this is like, it's not wooden. I think you could get the wooden one. But this is where all the cards are kept, and it's like, it reminds me of like grandma's recipe box. Look how pretty. Okay, I collect antiques, and like painted wood and things like that. So this is just, look at that. I mean, it looks like a hand-painted wooden recipe box. Okay, here we go. You ready? This is the index. Oh, and it's not all the way full. Ooh, it's pretty. It's got more stuff on the outside, or on the inside. Okay. So, if I pull this out, I may have regretted that. So these are just all your cards. I'm guessing that this gets like less and less filled, and these get filled as you go through. And I'm assuming that the book guides you as far as what you need to pull out. They're all numbered. So if they get out of order, you can always put them back in order for replayability and things like that, and to correspond with the book. Okay, so we've got this last thing here. I'm not gonna punch them all out on camera, but I'm gonna stick the dials to see how they fit real quick. So we've got, okay, so these 2 would go together. Goes in here. This is injury deck. You can get hurt. So I'm gonna just stick this in here. Like that. Fits perfectly. And then these are all little tokens. I'm wondering if you would set those on the board depending. So those would correspond with the dice pips, I think, from my memory. Yeah. Alrighty. There's not really a place in the box to put these, so I'm just gonna set these aside right here. I am so excited about this. We have quite a few like role player adventures that we need to go through, role playing adventures. We did do a full family session of a 11 campaign, so we've got that under our belt. So I don't think that this one would take us, at least if we went through like the first 10, we could handle this as a family. I've got Jared is 13 and Peyton is 9, and I think that this would be, I know Peyton would be really enthralled with it, so maybe it would just be Peyton and I think. I don't know. I'm excited. So this is Artisans of Splendent Vale, coming from Renegade. I don't know a whole lot about the storyline. I just know that the art is fantastic and you go and adventure and do some stuff. So thank y'all for watching. If you want to see more unboxings, if you want to watch playthroughs, if you want to see how to play games, we have all that and we'll show links, have links below where you can check that out as well. I'll see you guys later. Bye.